Good evening. I'm Aidan Schwartz, and I'm a graduating senior from the Creative Writing Conservatory. Before we begin, I would like to thank all of the amazing teachers, mentors, and peers that I've had the incredible opportunity to work with these past 2 years, and it's an honor to have been able to learn and improve with all of you outstanding people. When I first applied to the school, I was seeking a way to improve my storytelling. I wanted to learn the intricacies of the written word, to make something significant out of something so common. I began my application by grinding out 10 additional pages for my writing portfolio, as I desperately needed to make the 15-page requirement to even be considered. What followed after was a prompt that I couldn't even begin to answer. Explain what you are passionate about within your art and why. I didn't even know where to start. Writing was so important for me because it had given me hope for my future where I originally had none before discovering it. It gave me an escape from my problems, an outlet for my frustrations, and a way for the little kid in me to resurface. You see, passion is a pushing force. It's a motivator. When you are passionate towards something or someone, you have this incessant drive to pursue whatever it is. Cutting your fingers on guitar strings, staining all of your clothes with paint, ruining leggings and breaking in point shoes, whatever it is, you stop at nothing to do what you love, to follow your passion. We are so willing to do what warms our heart and fills us with joy that we will work as interns for years on end, be the understudy, be the backup singer or dancer, be the starving artist, just so we can do what we love most. Now, obviously, passion doesn't only apply to the arts. You can be passionate towards someone you love, passionate towards anything you love. You can be the world's most passionate burger flipper, and even if you're the absolute worst at flipping patties, you're still doing what you love, and that's what matters. No matter how bad you may be at writing poetry, or how small your range is, or how you can't even draw a straight line, it's okay, because your passion is going to help you improve. It may take your entire lifetime, but you will find a way to do what you love. Bob Dylan has one of the smallest vocal ranges of famous singers, but is still incredibly famous because his songwriting is what more than made up for it. His passion for music helped him to adapt. We've all adapted to this new way of life here at CSArts. We've moved schools halfway through our high school careers, staying here for an extra 2.5 hours each day to learn more about what we love, and still juggling an academic and social life on top of that. All for what? Our passion. Dancers have had to run from dance lesson to dance lesson, scrambling to get from school to studio within the time frame of half an hour. Actors practically live here at this point, with rehearsals going from when they got out of conservatory until 10 at night during tech week. Writers have changed basically nothing about their schedules. We're all sacrificing here. Pulling late nights and risky time management to make ends meet and ensure that we'd be able to walk across this stage by the end of our time here, smiling our brightest smiles and giving our directors hugs and crying our eyes out as we cross the threshold from childhood to adulthood, from a world of safety to responsibility. And the best part of all of this is that by the end of the day, we're still doing what we love, surrounded by people we love, at a place that we begrudgingly admit we love too. So what was my answer to that prompt that had me stumped? Well, I had written that I was passionate about being able to create worlds to explore and people for the audience to connect with, as well as having the ability to send a message at the same time, but that was a really generic statement. Honestly, there wasn't much I could have written otherwise. Passion is such a powerful driving force, but also an emotion that can't really be described because it's something that pushes us to struggle over obstacles and suffer out of sheer willpower to make sure we're creating something that makes us happy. Passion is an endless pursuit and one that's only just beginning for us. It's something we all share and something we can't really talk about, but most importantly, it's something we can only experience, and maybe that in itself is the answer to the seemingly impossible question on my application. So everyone, as you walk out of here this evening, continue to love fearlessly and always live passionately.